Hey guys, Allison here. Well, before I talk about my subject today, I'm curious how many of you in my audience either own a business now or have owned a business in the past. Now, it could be a side hustle, it could have been a Tupperware business, it could have been mowing lawns when you were 12. How many of you have owned your own business? Now, the reason I'm asking that is that I think that we need to approach our lives as businesses. Right? You are the CEO of your life, and it's either going to be successful or not. You can either invest well or not. You're going to be proactive or not. All right, so let me use an analogy. Now, I own my own business for many, many years, actually 3 of them that I run, so it's a little bit confusing at times. But if you owned a store, and most of us can relate to a store, we've all been to a store. So let's say you own a ladies' clothing boutique. If you owned a ladies' clothing boutique, you'd, number one, get a name for your business. You'd have to have a place to run your business. You would invest in things like clothing racks, display racks, bags that, to take home whatever people buy, a cash register, all those different things that go into actually setting up a business, some sort of an accounting system. You'd also set certain hours and you would set certain boundaries of what you sell in your business. So if somebody came into your store, beautiful woman's clothing store, and she was looking to buy a quart of milk, you'd say, I don't sell that. I only sell women's clothing. Now, there may be some related things that you might say, you know what? Somebody says, hey, don't you carry pocketbooks? Now that might be a good thing to add to your business because it's related to your business, right? So where I'm going with that is that sometimes our lives are not treated like businesses. We let them happen, all right? Or we treat it like a job. We're waiting for somebody to tell us what to do. We do the minimum, and I'm not saying everybody does minimum on their jobs, but basically, okay, this is my task. I get it done. I get my paycheck. I'm done. But your life is a business. And either you're going to invest in it or you're going to let it just happen, all right? If you owned a store and you let it just happen, it's not going to work. I mean, most businesses don't last. The first, I think it's 10% of businesses actually survive when they're started. And I think because we kind of run our businesses like our lives, what we need to do is run our lives like a business. So we need to set a certain boundary in our life. Who am I? What is my mission? All right, so if you had a women's clothing store, you have a mission statement that I am selling clothing to women in this size category. These are the hours I'm open, and these are the additional things I might offer. So in my own life, what matters to me? What is my role and my goal? All right, let's say you're married and have a family, and you're also running a business, all right, or you're running your household. So running your household, you need to have things stocked up that you need, right, that you're going to need for your family, food, paper towel, whatever it is, all right. Are you, though, investing in actually making things better? Now, I know people, and I did in the past myself, hire a professional organizer or hire somebody to organize your closets, California closets or a local person. It can be life-changing. It was for me because now I know exactly where everything is to get my hands on it. So if you are investing in your life, one of the things that I do in business is I consult other business people, or I read books about business, or I work with a business coach. Now, these are investments because I want to do better. I have to look at my mindset. Is my mindset limiting the growth of my business or the way I'm running my business? This is where a coach keeps me accountable, right? So if you think about your life, if you want to be successful in your marriage, if you want to be successful with your children, you want to be successful in your career, you want a home that's comfortable and inviting and restful, right? Sometimes our homes are just work zones, but they really should be a place of rest and peace for you and your family. Then you probably would benefit by taking a look at it, writing a mission statement, and perhaps working with a coach to say, okay, this is the vision I have for my life. I would like my life to look like this. I'd like to work this many hours a week on my job or my business. I'd like to invest time in my health, whether it's going to the gym or exercising at home, eating healthy foods, maybe preparing meals. If we approach our lives as a business, then we can, and again, seeing yourself as a CEO of your life, that changes your perspective. Instead of just letting it happen, you are in control of what happens in your life. Obviously not everything, but we can be proactive on many things. All right, so let's say getting your closets organized is being proactive. All right, putting a key bowl or a hook at your front door can be proactive. All right, certain things that we can just say, okay, I want my life to run more smoothly. And am I limiting myself with my mindset? All right, do I feel like nothing ever works out in my life? I'm such a loser. The rich have such an advantage, so they can start a business and be successful, but I can't. Whatever it is, we need to look at that. All right, maybe you've just accepted kind of a humdrum, mediocre marriage. Maybe it can be a lot better. All right, so invest in your life. Think of your life as a business. And in a business, we invest in things that are going to bring more profit, right? It would be silly to buy things for a business if it's not going to help. Now, some of it is just the basics, all right? Just to make our businesses run smoothly, we have certain things. You might have a printer, you might, whatever it is. But there are certain things we invest in to make life even easier so that our business can be more successful. And if that business is more successful, then that trickles down with things that maybe you can hire people in your life, right? So approach your life like a business. You are the CEO of your life. Figure out what your mission is. Why are you here? God has a purpose and a plan for you and for your family. Instead of just letting life happen, engage a Catholic life coach who can sit down with you, help you to map out a vision, and not just a vision, but a realistic plan to actually make it into a reality. There's so much progress you can make if you don't try to do it all by yourself, right? Because sometimes we keep doing the thing that didn't work before, so we do it even harder, we double down on it. Sometimes we need another set of eyes to say, hey, have you considered doing this? Or maybe this might work better. So that's the power and the value of working with a Catholic coach who also sees that God has a hand here, that he's called you to something and can help you with prayer and to help you to start to discern, where is God calling me and how can I actually make this a reality? Hope you find that helpful. Again, you are the CEO of your life. Make it successful. God bless you.